Yes, welcome to my high-end and frequency business podcast. My name is Lisette Lucas from the Netherlands, and I'm an international trained high-end success medium and a high-end and frequency business coach. Throughout my podcast series, I help ambitious, empathetic coaches who aim for high-end success, fulfillment, and ultimate life and business mastery. Absolutely living and thriving from their stardust potential. I'll give you the tips, the tools, and energy shifts you need to shift to the next level of impact, abundance, freedom, and absolute energy joy. So I hope you're ready to shift with me. Let's go. High-end and high-level acceleration. Boost all levels for yourself and your clients. Yes, a very warm welcome to the High-End and Frequency Business Podcast number 49. High-end and high-level entrepreneurship, coaching, or being a service-based provider equals delivering top performance. And what do I mean with that? Well, to start, it means delivering top performance for yourself. So you have to challenge yourself. You have to stretch yourself. And I learned this from Jeff Bezos. He talked about this in a way that I really loved. And since my journal is on Amazon, I thought that's amazing to share this here as well. He said, you can have a job, you can have a career, or you can have a calling. And this is why I'm sharing this with you, to make that mindset shift. Because sure, you can have an amazing job, and sure, you can have an amazing career. And when you're a coach or when you have your own business, you can look at that as your career. But can I ask you now, is this what you do? Is this your calling? Is this when you look into the deepest parts of who you are from a soul level, that energetic part that lived through dimensions, lived through timelines, and lived through spaces we can't even comprehend while being here at this moment? Do you feel and sense what you're doing now, that it's your calling? Because this is the most important part when we look at the energy and frequency of it all. Yeah, so remind that. Ask yourself on a regular basis, am I living my calling? Is this what I'm here to do? I can say now, by asking you this, I can say, I'm living my calling. But most of the time we think it's something like, okay, it comes in a package, but I call the calling an unfolding calling. That means like every time you take a step, you take one step forward, you make a decision, you choose to go a certain direction, and you feel it's in alignment with who you truly are, that's your calling. And it unfolds. So with that top performance comes as well living your ultimate potential. And as well with potential, you have a never-ending unfolding potential. So what a waste not to use that, right? So with that said, what do you have to do as well? Well, you have to continuously renew yourself, improve yourself, reprogram yourself, because nobody is born a top performer. We all have a choice to sit on a couch in front of the TV and watch Netflix, or you have the choice to create, to serve in a way that takes steps towards your calling. So this is an important one to think about, because when you come from the true authentic place and you've made a decision to do that in a high level and high-end way, then it starts all with yourself. Because when you work with clients, you are the one they look at. They look at you, at how you move, what you do, whether you lead by example, whether you walk the talk. So when you do that, the client will work with you. They want to jump on a call. They want to connect with you. And they want to mirror your energy and frequency from that pure, loving place, from that mirror image, because they see a kind of mirror in you. They want you to reflect them. And by doing that, they will see their own reflection. And sure, yeah, the shadow sides and the light sides. And you can help them through those shadow parts. Because as a top performer or top performer to be, you have to work on those deeper, heavier layers. I call that earthly dust. And that all happens below the golden line. Below the golden line, I have my card deck is here as well. You can see the golden line is where, you need to take steps, but not one time, not 2 times, not 10 times, no, every day. Because the dust gathers new layers every day. That's life, being life. Like I always say, my mentor Mavis Patilla said that as well. And that I always have that in the back of my head. When something happens, I think by myself, okay, life being life. This too shall pass. So write that down. Life being life, this too shall pass. And that shifts your frequency and energy immediately. It puts you on the golden line where the energy is neutral. And then you can process everything that happened. And from that place, you can step into your power again. Yes, that's more the golden line philosophy. But the most important thing to remember is the clients who want to work with you want that mirror. So you have to be the best mirror you can be for them. And that means you mirror your ultimate self and your high frequency power. And that's an example to your client. My own students ask me, Lisette, how do you do that? How do you create that? And the fact that they ask me that question means I'm triggering something within them. And I'm showing them the mirror image of what is possible within my own calling. And I'm reflecting back to their soul, to their calling, what they can ignite in themselves, within themselves, so that they can take their own steps towards their own unfolding potential. So it's so important to remember that you are the mirror for your client. And the client, when they do the work themselves, they become the mirror to their environment or to their own clients. So how do you become that high-end and high-level top performer? Well, it all starts with reprogramming yourself to that high level. Yeah, you're not born like that. You're born to survive. You're not born to succeed. You're born to survive. And you have to do the work to shift to that next level. So you have to work on the way you think. You have to think high level. And when you think high level, the pictures you make in your head and the words you say to yourself, your energy starts to emanate high level energy and frequencies. Yeah, you become that beam of light. And from that place, you will grow yourself to that high level and your business will grow with you. And your students and your clients will grow with you. So now you have a choice. There are 3 levels to choose from. 3 levels. You can choose level nice for your life and your business. You can choose level good. I want to have a good business. I want to have a good life. Or you can choose level outstanding. What do you choose? Good news, it's always your choice. But go with that gut feeling. Do you want to live a nice life, a good life, or an outstanding life, a phenomenal life, an amazing life? Remember, words are frequency. Words are energy. So when you say, yeah, well, I'm fine with a nice business. I'm fine with a nice, you can hear it when I say it, it's nice. But when I feel the energy of outstanding, how does outstanding feel like for you? For me, outstanding is like, yes, go for it. It's got the energy and frequency of movement, of power, of action, of that's what's happening with me. And sure, yeah, I've done Tony Robbins. I've been trained by Tony Robbins through events and his coaching program as well. And this is how he puts it across. So, yeah, and you're listening to this. So I don't think you settle for a level nice, right? Or settle for, yeah, good, that's good. No, you aim and strive for outstanding, beyond outstanding. Yes? Well, then I can tell you now that you have to do the work. Work on yourself. Work on all those layers. And when you put that together, you will start to emanate the energy and frequency of that level outstanding. And then the inspiration flows through you. The creation will flow through you. Things like you don't have to look at what other people create. You can just create your own stuff, because when you're in that high frequency and high outstanding level, it just comes to you. I call that downloads. And in my journal, I have a special page for the downloads as well. I call that free flow downloads, because when you're in alignment, it flows through you. And I can tell you that feels absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely outstanding. Well, I hope you got some amazing insights from this podcast. Remember, live your calling at high end and high level frequency and energy. Why? Because when you have a calling, you're not here to serve a few people. You're here to serve the world and beyond that. So yeah, let that sink in for just a moment. And after that, take action steps. Yes, action towards that calling, that unfolding calling and that unfolding potential. Well, thanks so much for listening. The show notes of this episode you can find at www.lisettelucas.com/B49 and download my totally free Above the Golden Line method, including reprogramming hypnotation. So that works on your programming immediately, so you can start living above that golden line. And yes, you can discover the matching manifestation journal of my method, and it's available on Amazon. So you can buy it over there. Well, thanks so much for listening. If you have any questions, please DM me at my Instagram or Facebook, or just connect through email at info@lisettelucas.nl. And looking forward to hear from you and to connect. Bye-bye. Till next time. Thank you for listening to my high-end and frequency business podcast. My name is Lisette Lucas, and if you want to join my EnergyJoy world, please drop me a DM, and really looking forward to connect.